Hey, I've been sick for almost the whole week, but here we are. I just wanted to share something really quick, a little paragraph referenced from Romans 2:28. No one is a Jew who is merely one outwardly, nor is circumcision outward and physical, but a Jew is one inwardly, and circumcision is a matter of the heart, by the Spirit, not by the letter. Quote, the world is full of people struggling to find where they fit, or striving to maintain their position in a company, society, friendship circle, or even their own family. God does not ask you to struggle or to strive, but to simply enjoy. If you belong to God's people by faith in Jesus, then you have been rescued by His name, you have been freed from shame, and you are part of His people. It is here that you fit, here that you find your home. In recent conversations and studies, and I'm going through a book study sporadically with my father and my uncle. There's a lot to be grasped, and that's why reading is good. That's why reading the Bible is good. There's always more to grasp in the spiritual realm, in the understanding of who God is, what we ought to do here, of that perimeter that you put around the playground that gives the children confidence to explore as much as they want and to enjoy everything that falls in that boundary. I've talked about that illustration before. When you don't have the perimeter, all the kids are huddled up in the middle, a little anxious, and that's what life is like when you're trying to find your way, when the true authority figure in this life hasn't given you, hasn't kept you, isn't holding you. Then you have to find things to hold you, to keep you still, to keep you resolved, to keep you focused. Of course, as the illustration goes, if the cure has been administered to us by the great physician, we still suffer with the symptoms of our illness. But we know that it's going to be all right, and we know that it's not going to consume us, and it doesn't dictate our life. Our life isn't a sum of the issues that we experience because of the human predicament. Our life is the sum of the sovereignty of God and our free will, and the work that He's doing through the things that we do, and the person that He's producing in the person of Jesus Christ, through us, in the Holy Spirit working in us. I hope that you understand what it means to be free from shame, what it means to not have to worry, to not be so concerned, not about making right decisions, but about your life going awry because you made a mistake, because you didn't do the right thing in this moment, because you didn't properly prepare for something. We just have to live with our decisions. We have to keep going and know that it's not over till it's over. Again, our life is not the sum of what's gone wrong, but it is the sum of the wrong plus the goodness of God. It equals heaven, really. That's why they say nothing with Jesus is everything. And you could have everything you could ever imagine or ever think you wanted or could ever have in this life. And if you are not rightly related to God in that, it is essentially meaningless. Essentially meaningless. Even the Bible itself says sin is pleasurable for a season. And even things can work out despite our mistakes, because we don't know what other people are going to do. Things can work out despite other people's mistakes and the ripples that we experience because of that. But regardless, if this is where you fit in, and if this is your home, because you have acknowledged your predicament and by extension have acknowledged God's grace in spite of it, that He who knew no sin became sin for us that we might become the righteousness of God, then be confident, just do the next right thing. But if that is not where you want your confidence to be, if you want someone else to dictate your life, if that's not where you want to fit, if that's not where you want to call home, then that is also your choice. But know from your own experience and from examining the lives of others, words can't describe how terrible it is to fall into the hands of the living God on your own. But words can also not describe how wonderful it is to fall into the hands of the living God when He's your Father. Those are your only two choices. Your only two options in life are to do it alone or to do it with this family, this home. There may be a semblance of opportunities and resources and persons in life that can supplement this spiritual reality, but it really doesn't. Like I said, you know from your personal experience, you know from observing the lives of other people, so it's your choice. But I hope you understand that, and I hope you realize how little time that we have. If you are of the family of God, let this be a bolstering to you. If you are not of the family of God, let this be a warning, in case I get a lot more serious when I'm not feeling well. Not that I've never said these things before, but I don't know, it just feels different this time. Maybe that's just the congestion. But anyway, may it be so with us, that we find true peace and confidence and rest in the only place that it's truly found, in God. There's only one cure, there's only one way, there's only one truth, and life is only one thing. And that is what God has said it is. So it's His way or the highway, truly. You can't escape that. But why would you want to escape it? Like I said, it's wonderful. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Take lessons from the past, but don't sabotage the future for the sake of mere continuity, for the sake of mere shame. Anyway, that was long enough. I gotta stop talking. I gotta take care of some other things. So grace and peace and so forth.